पीछे बाल बनाए नहीं तो स्टेट बोर्ड के बच्चे जाते हैं इधर देश के दाखिल लेकिन तुम्हारा पढ़ा नहीं स्टेट बोर्ड इसके जो बनाने के क्वेश्चन पेपर में एक करता है तो क्वेश्चन पेपर को कवर करने को काम किया है अगर सब अलजेब्रा पर ठीक है जिसका टेस्ट में अलजेब्रा भी उसका मैथ्स से भी एक ना नहीं करने राइट ठीक है वो सारे सब पानी में आते हैं कुछ लेकिन इसको नहीं अच्छा ये कैसे कवर्ड के अंदर चद्दर के नीचे चद्दर उस कवर की गहराई कैसे या नॉट स्टीलिंग पे ना फिर आगे बैठ आगे ठीक हो गया ठीक है ठीक है तब से होगा आप बता कैसे फुटबॉल खेला है अभी तक क्रिकेट खेला था अभी तो तुम्हें आईपीएल में फुटबॉल को सपोर्ट करूं तो आईपीएल जीती आईपीएल खेला आईपीएल मत तुमने क्या है हम लोग क्या अबे ये देखना ए स्वच्छ भारत नीचे देखना एक बार स्वच्छ भारत वो चलेगा नीचे किसी के खाली वीडियो की वीडियो सिर्फ अबे यहाँ कोई खाना खाएगा तो पहले उल्टी आ जाएगी वैसे किस तरह उल्टी का मेरे पीछे में क्या रहता है अबे क्या किसी का फर्स्ट होगा नोटबुक में मिल जाएगा इस तरह से इस बार बहुत साल से याद है अच्छा मैटर है यार पायलों का इंग्लिश का टेस्ट है मैं तो फिर पढ़ के ऐसे जा रहा हूं इंग्लिश का करना कितना बड़ा है जब मोशन पता है तो चार सर हम लोग रटा मार लेते हो इंग्लिश नहीं है हम लोग हमको क्वेश्चन दिए ना वो इंग्लिश हिसाब मेरा अलग से बाकी विद्या आरडी आंसर ये देखिए पॉइंट है वो कितना अच्छा होना चाहिए इससे उससे हम परीक्षा की करनी है फिर वो फुल मार्क की छोड़ी दे उससे भी बहुत लेगा अरे मैं देखो अनुष्ठान है उसका बनाए चली उसके सप्लीमेंट में आगे तक बैठ गया मैं पीछे देखा तो ठीक है ऐसा देखा और बैठ के मैं नीचे देखा तो उसने देखा मैं नीचे देखते हुए और मैं तो कहती थी क्या चाहिए बार-बार पीछे क्यों देख रहा है मतलब पहली बार तो देखा गया अगर एक्सपीरियंस बैठ जाए कंप्लीट करें हमें जल्दी छोड़ देता है वो तो फिर मार्क्स मतलब वो फिर जाता है वो रॉन्ग हुआ तो वापस क्या करता है हम एक टाइम ले लेते हैं टेस्ट का कोई जाके वो ऐसा ही रिपीट करेगा ना फिर बाकी टेस्ट वाले को छोड़ देता है जिनको खाना होगा ठीक है तो हम देखा ना बैठे रहेंगे ठीक है अच्छा हो जाएगा तो ये जो होता है ना अगर लाइट में इसको जल्दी जाना है अपना नेक्स्ट मैं उस दिन नहीं होटल से कंट्रोल ले रहा ये स्टार्ट हो गया देखो अपना हमारे यहाँ पे 20 का अच्छा है ग्रेड देते हैं 5-6 बच्चे वैसा वाला उन्होंने ये स्कूल चालू है लास्ट डे छुट्टी टेस्ट करने को कौन सा टेस्ट है कौन सा ग्रेविटेशन का प्रोटोकॉल नहीं आएगा टेस्ट अबे एसएससी का पेपर नहीं आया तो ये ज्योग्राफी का टेस्ट है तुम यार था ना तो मेरे को कुछ जानना है पापा को कुछ जानना है पापा को कुछ नहीं मेरे पूछा मैंने अरे ये भी ठीक हो गई बातें ना हो बहुत बुरा लाइक करते हैं केमिस्ट्री वाले सर थोड़ा उनका पढ़ाने का तरीका एक दूसरे वो बेसिकली जो भी बंदे रिलेटिव करते हैं ये वो उस दिन वाला क्या वो क्या नाम था उसका प्रोफेसर ये वो माने वो ये है अबे यार देना वो कुछ भी होता देना नहीं देखो परमिशन नहीं है ऐसा नहीं लगा ए भाई क्या कर रहा है बात करो ईस्टर्न गार्ड्स How's everybody? Good? Very good. नहीं कुछ क्या यार फिजिक्स के बच्चे हो गए तुमसे पूछना ऐसा कर ऐसा उसको मिल जाएगा चलो क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग ग्रेविटेशन स्टार्ट हो गया था कितना तक किया था हमने एक्सीलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी हो गया था अरे वो ये अरे पहले So if I ask you to write the formula to find the magnitude of gravitational force between Earth and an object on the surface of Earth, क्या लिखोगे? ये टास्क है write the formula for gravitational force between Earth and an object
electronic service. चलो लिखो सब लोग। का इंडेक्स क्वेश्चन 2A बाकी बच्चे किधर हैं? एग्जाम तो नहीं चल रहा स्कूल में?
हमारे चल रहा है
क्या? शायद नहीं भी आया ना सकते ऐसा।
हमारे चल रहे हैं।
अच्छा तुम्हारे चल रहे हैं, बाकियों के नहीं। सबको समझ आ गया कैसे करेंगे इसको? कर लिया? लिखिए। हाँ क्या लिखा? हाँ हाँ मतलब ये अर्थ है। यस अर्थ के ऊपर हमने एक ऑब्जेक्ट रखा है। ठीक है तो अर्थ का रेडियस आर, मास ऑफ अर्थ इज कैपिटल एम, इसका मास स्मॉल है। ठीक है क्या फॉर्मूला बनेगा? F इज इक्वल टू G(m(n) अपॉन R स्क्वायर। ये फॉर्मूला। Where capital M is mass of earth, small m is mass of object, F is gravitational force acting between them. G is, what is G? Universal gravitational constant. ठीक है समझ आ गया? Okay. So next. So importance of universal law of gravitation. Did we discuss it? What is the importance of universal law of gravitation? ये डिस्कस किया था। What is universal law of gravitation? Everybody understands? Universal law of gravitation क्या था? सबको पता है? क्या था? कोई भी दो ऑब्जेक्ट के बीच में फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन लगता है, दैट्स द यूनिवर्सल लॉ. Any two object, okay, they will always feel force of attraction between them. जैसे मेरे और मेरे बीच में भी लग रहा है, मेरे और डेस्क के बीच में भी लग रहा है, मेरे और पेन के बीच में लग रहा है. Any two object will always experience force of attraction. Okay? So, why did Newton get this? Because वो story पता ना, he was sitting, the apple fell on his head. So, why apple fell on his head? That led to theory of gravitation. So, what Newton felt is there must be force of attraction between apple and earth. That's why apple fell towards earth. Okay. So, not only that, Newton also argued that universal law of gravitation explains the motion of Earth around Sun. So this is important. It explains motion of Earth around Sun. Earth means you can say planets. Planets around Sun. Then it also explains motion of satellites around planets. Okay. It also explains why we are bound to Earth. Right? So explains about high tides, high and low tides. Right? So we have high tides and low tides. Why do tides take place? Any idea? Yes. So when moon is closer to Earth, that's when high tide takes place. Right? So in 28 days, I think it's every 15 days and every 7 days it is high tide, then next 7 days it is low tide. Again 7 days high tide and low tide. Isn't it? That's what happens. So this is all because of universal law of gravitation. Like, can you explain motion of Earth around Sun? See, what happens is, so any body which is undergoing circular motion, right? So we have seen it in the last class, last chapter, like a stone tied to a string when it is whirled around, right? What happens? It always experiences a force towards center. If it was not so, right, then its direction won't change. It will travel along the tangent. Okay? So if there was no force acting on this Earth towards Sun, then Earth will travel in a straight line. Okay? But this does not happen. Because of this force, its direction changes. Over here, its direction becomes this way, right? Over here, its direction becomes this way. So why it changes? Because every time it is experiencing force towards Sun. Okay? So this explains circular motion of planets around Sun, and likewise satellite around their respective planets. Clear? So that's what is of universal law of gravitation. Free fall I have already explained. Acceleration due to gravity we have already explained. We have also calculated value of g. Did we do that? We calculated value of g in the last class. next topic is equation of motion. For object moving under influence of gravity. Of gravity. So when will the object move under influence of gravity? Equation of motion for object moving under influence of gravity. So when the object moves under influence of gravity, is this object moving under the influence of gravity? No. What is it moving under? Force, external force, right? Push, right? When is it moving under influence of gravity? When it is falling freely or when it is thrown up. So when it is thrown up, then it does not continuously go up. It reaches certain maximum height and then it changes direction. So upward and downward motion, right? These are the motion in the influence of gravity. So upward, downward motion. Downward motion. That is free fall. Okay, or upward motion. Like an object thrown up. Upward. So these are two examples of motion under influence of gravity. So when this object is falling down, its initial speed velocity must have been 0 at the top. If this is ground, which is earth, right? And obviously when it hits the ground, it will hit it with some velocity v. Okay? So this velocity obviously will be much greater. And why this velocity? Because of acceleration due to gravity. So there is acceleration due to gravity acting on this object, and that's why it got some velocity. So when the motion of the object and the acceleration due to gravity, they are in the same direction, then we call it plus. So it is acceleration due to gravity. So here in this case, A is equal to plus G. Motion of the object same in the direction of acceleration due to gravity. Whereas in this case, when the object is thrown up, it's some u. Now u is not equal to 0, it has some value. And when it reaches at the top, then v is equal to 0. Final velocity is 0. Meaning it had some velocity when it was thrown up, right? But at the top, its velocity becomes 0. Why its velocity becomes 0? Because it now experienced retardation. Gravity is always downward. So in this case, A is equal to minus U. This arrow is a direction, downward. So now the motion is up and gravity is down. That time gravity is taken as negative. Okay. So how do we write equation of motion for this? We have three equations of motion, right? In those we just substitute the value of A by G, depending upon how the motion is taking place with respect to gravity. Okay. So I'll write the equation of motion. Can I erase the second column? It's very simple. You just have to replace so we had V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, and V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. You can write half AT square. And you can write this also. V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. So this is the normal equation of motion you're familiar with. Just A will be replaced by G. Okay? So it becomes what? Where in above equation, replace A with G. Right? Then it becomes equation of motion for free fall or upward motion. Just you have to replace A with G. Note. G always G, that is acceleration due to gravity, is always directed downward. Okay? Acceleration due to gravity is always directed downward. Therefore, its sign is plus G, is positive for downward motion and negative for upward motion. So this you have to always keep in mind. Okay. So tell me the equation for downward motion. What it will be? So it will be V is equal to U plus GT. So S you can also write height, okay? So S is equal to H, right? So sometimes you can write S. H is equal to UT plus half GT square. Now it is height, okay? Next, V square is equal to U square plus 2GH plus 2GH. Okay? S is replaced with H. Similarly, equation for upward motion, what it will be? This is what you'll use. E is equal to U minus GT. H is equal to UT minus half GT square. V square is equal to U square minus 2GH. Is that clear? So when you solve numerical, you have to make use of these equations. this. Will we solve something like this? You have your textbook with you? Just take out your textbook. So, can I erase this side? So, do example 9.1. It will not be in the volume. It is a solved example 9.1. So, discrete formula substitution. By the way, what's the value of G? Value of G is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. This we calculated in the last class. Capital G and small g are different. So, an example 9.1. You have to use this formula. F is equal to G M upon R square. Right? So, what is the question? Who will read?
The mass of the Earth is 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg, and that of the Moon is 7.4 multiplied by 10 raised to 22 kg. If the distance between the Earth and the Moon is 3.84 multiplied by 8 raised to 10 kilometer, calculate the force.
3.84 into 10 raised to 5
kilometer. Calculate the force exerted by the Sun, by the Earth on the Moon.
So we know everything. What is G value? G is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11. Mass of Earth is 6 into 10 raised to 24. Mass of Moon is 7.4 into 10 raised to 22. Divided by radius of Earth is how much? 3.84 into 10 raised to 8 करेंगे क्योंकि किलोमीटर में 3 0 और बढ़ जाएगा मीटर में कन्वर्ट कर लेंगे and this is squared. Okay, 3.84 into 10 raised to 8 square. So when you solve it, so it will be a big calculation. So what you have to do is just collect all the powers of 10. Okay. So what it will become? This is 6.67 into 6 into 7.4 divided by 3.84 into 3.84 into 10 raised to minus 11 plus 24 plus 22 minus 16 हो जाएगा. Okay, this is the power you'll get for 10. Okay. So in this chapter, the calculations are very lengthy because the values involved are little bigger values. So separate the powers of 10 and then do the rest of the calculation. Right? So how much it will be? 16 and 11, 7, 27, 22 minus 3. 19. So this will be 6.67 into 6 into 7.4 is 9 plus 19. Divided by 4. Okay. So how much is 6.6? इसको जरा LCC करके देखते हैं कितना आता है. How much is this? 6.67. Rapidly, 296 divided by 3.84 divided by 2.84. So it comes 20. कितना आ रहा है 20.08. कितना न्यूटन होना चाहिए? कितना आ रहा है बुक का आंसर?
2.0 into 10 raised to 20.
20 का ये
10 raised to 20. यहाँ पे क्या गलत हुआ?
सर गलत है वो 2.20 जो ना
अच्छा 2 पॉइंट ओके तो ये लेंगे तो दिस इज 2.008 into 10 raised to 20 हो जाएगा. So ये 2.2 ही हो गया. तो ये कितना है आंसर?
2.0 into 10 raised to
2.02 नहीं 2.01 आ रहा है. ठीक है चलेगा वो. That's good. ठीक है तो ये तुम सॉल्व करोगे तो इतना आंसर आएगा 2.01 आ रहा है. Second decimal में ये तो आगे पीछे that's allowed in such big calculation. ठीक है ना? चलो next second example here. So example 9.2 इसके ऊपर. ठीक है? This is a textbook example. TV textbook example 9.1. What page it is on?
104.
Page 104. 104. 104. So we will do example 9.2. The vertical surfing is not sleeping time. Where is the textbook? Where is your school?
I missed school. The school week I had to go to school.
But try to catch whatever we are discussing, okay? Later on, otherwise it will pile on. So, read example 9.3. I want girls to read 9.2, sorry, not 3. So, what it says is a car falls off a ledge, right? Ledge is from top of a hill. What are it?
A car falls off a ledge and drops to the ground in 0.5 seconds. Let G equals to 10 meters per second square for simplifying the calculation.
Okay.
First, what is the speed on striking the ground? Second, what is its average speed during 0.5 seconds? Third, how high is the ledge from the ground?
समझ आ गया देखो. You have a ledge. It is a hill या जो भी बोलो इसको. ठीक है. So there is a car out here. And it falls here. ठीक है? So car falls off the ledge. इसका height कितना है? This much. So it is falling with what gravity? 10 meter per second square. What is the direction of gravity? Downward. So what is the motion of the car? Downward. ठीक है? So at the top, what is its speed or velocity? 0. At the ground, it will hit it with B. ठीक है ना? So when the car falls, at the top it had no velocity. Out here it is V. So what is it? Solution? Huh? Time is given. Time is 0.5 seconds. Okay. ठीक है, so what do we have here? U, T, V and G. And what we have to find out? So to find B, we need, yes, so B is equal to U plus
GT.
GT. With this formula we can find out. How much is U? 0. 10 into 0.5. So it will be how much? 5 meters per second, right?
Yes.
So the car will hit the ground with this speed. Okay? Next you have to find what is the average speed during 5 seconds. So average speed How do you calculate average speed?
Total distance upon total time.
Total distance upon total time. Is the total distance known to us?
Yes.
Upon time. Right? Do we have total distance known to us in this case? It's not known. It is in the next part, right? तो कैसे निकालेंगे अभी? देखो, average speed का और एक formula होता है. When the acceleration is constant, यहाँ पे acceleration constant है throughout the fall. So when the acceleration is constant, that time you can also use or average speed is also given as v plus u by 2 for constant acceleration. Only when the acceleration is constant, तब तुम ये फॉर्मूला यूज कर सकते हो. I told you, है ना? तो ठीक है. तो ये वाला फॉर्मूला तो हम नहीं लगा पाएंगे because we don't know the distance. We'll go with this form. So therefore, V average is equal to V we found out 5, U was 0 divided by 2. 2.5 meter per second. Now this you have to remember, right? Because in some question, we don't know what is the total distance, but still you have to find average. So just check whether the acceleration is provided to you, then you can use. If the acceleration is constant, just take the average velocity. How high is the ledge from the ground? Now we have to find h. So how will you find?
20 plus GT square.
So now since we have h is equal to ut plus half gt square. So h is equal to u is 0 into e is 0.5, 1 by 2 into 10 into 0.5 square. So what is it now? This is 1 by 2 into 10, 0.5 into 0.5. 5. So 5 5 are 0.5 into 5.5. So this will be 125. Right? 25 into 5 is 125, 2 decimal places. So it is 1.25 meter, not very high. So ठीक है, 0.5 सेकंड में गिरोगे तो ज़्यादा हाइट से नहीं गिरोगे. ठीक है? यहाँ से भी गिरेगा तो सब टूट जाएगा. दो को से गिरा तो क्या होगा? Okay. So is it making sense to you? Next question. There's one more numerical. One more numerical. 9.3. An object is thrown vertically upwards. You read.
An object is vertically thrown upwards and rises to a height of 10 meters. Calculate the velocity with which the object was thrown upwards and the time taken by the object to reach the highest.
Okay. So in this question only one thing is given. An object is thrown upward and we don't know what was the velocity. How high it goes? It goes h is equal to 10 meter. Only these things are given, right? So we have to find the velocity with which it was thrown up and the time taken. So time कितना लगेगा उसको? Okay, time taken to reach the top.
So B is equal to 0.
ये तो 0 हो जाएगा. And how much is the time taken to reach the top? ये निकालो. अब इसमें हमको क्या पता है? और क्या लगा इस क्वेश्चन में? हाँ? माइनस जी लगा. वेरी गुड. तो जी कहाँ पे लग रहा है? नीचे की तरफ लग रहा है. जी का वैल्यू दिया है? क्वेश्चन में जी का वैल्यू दिया है? नहीं दिया है तो जी तुमको कितना लेना पड़ेगा 9.8। अगर 10 नहीं बोला है तो कितना लोगे 9.8। तो जी इज इक्वल टू 9.8 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर और ये नीचे की तरफ ही होगा हमेशा। ठीक है, अब देखो, अब हमारे पास u निकालना है, v है, h है, ठीक है, और g भी है, पर टाइम नहीं है, तो कौन सा फॉर्मूला यूज करेंगे? थर्ड। हाँ वही बोल रहा हूँ। बीस वाली तो बोल रहे हो प्लस 2। हाँ अभी जी क्या होगा माइनस हो जाएगा। हाँ तो उसको ऐसे लिखा था मैं +2 माइनस जी एच। ठीक है, जी अभी माइनस हो गया तो अब क्या हो जाएगा? सो दिस इज इक्वल टू 0 स्क्वायर माइनस 2 इंटू 9.8 इंटू 10। ठीक है, सो ठीक है, so what is v? Therefore v is equal to
196
तो गलत हो गया इसमें।
सर u स्क्वायर इधर आएगा इसको उधर जाए।
हाँ मैं वही सोच रहा हूँ क्या कर रहा हूँ। This is u square and this is 0. Final velocity is 0. Yes. यहाँ लिखा हुआ है तो भी देखो ये हो सकता है, mind can go blank sometimes. So v is 0 and u हमको निकालना है, ठीक है? So therefore u square is equal to अब प्लस हो जाएगा 2 into 98. 298 कितना होता है? 196. So u is equal to square root of 196 हो जाएगा। ठीक है, तो देखो हमको ऐसे नहीं करना चाहिए था, उसको हम ऐसे कर सकते हैं। एक मिनट, इसको फैक्टर्स में लिख दो। देखो u is equal to square root of 2 into 49 ऐसे लिख सकते हैं।
2 into 7 into 6
हाँ 7 into 7 कर दो उसको। 49 क्या है 7 into 7 हो गया, 2 into 7 आ जाएगा। कभी भी रूट निकालना है ना उसको फैक्टर लिख दो। दिस विल बी 2 into 7, दिस इज 40 मीटर पर सेकंड। ठीक है, जी को माइनस क्यों लिया सबको समझ आया? क्योंकि अभी मोशन अपवर्ड है और जी किधर है? नीचे। तो एक पार्ट आ गया, सेकंड पार्ट में हमको क्या निकालना है? टाइम निकालना है। ठीक है, ए पे टाइम निकालना है और टी कैसे निकलेगा?
b is equal to
b is equal to u plus u minus gt लेना पड़ेगा। therefore gt is equal to u minus v, therefore t is equal to u minus v by g over। तो u कितना है हमने निकाला अभी 14, v था 0, g है 9.8। ठीक है,
1.4
so this is equal to 2 into 7 जब 14 divided by 2 into 4.9 ऐसे लिख सकते हैं ना। तो 7 0.7 1 हो गया 10/7 कितना हो गया 7 × 7 7 4 जा 28 1.4 सेकंड है। ठीक है, समझ आ गया कैलकुलेशन कैसे किया? 14 - 0 14 ही होगा और 14 को हम 2 into 7 लिख सकते हैं और नीचे को भी फैक्टर कर दिया तो कट गया। ठीक है? कौन सा? ये वाला क्या एक्सप्लेन करना है? स्क्वायर रूट। स्क्वायर रूट में दो को एक ही लिखते हैं ना, फिर रूट निकाल देते हैं। ये यहां से ये वाला 0 इज इक्वल टू यू स्क्वायर माइनस, अब ये माइनस जी था तो ये माइनस मल्टीप्लाई होकर बाहर आ जाएगा, -2 इंटू जी की वैल्यू क्या है 9.8, तो और h की वैल्यू क्या है 10, क्वेश्चन में दिया, ये कर दिया 9.8 इंटू 10 98 हो जाएगा, ठीक है? एक मिनट, अब ये माइनस है तो इधर जाके प्लस हो जाएगा, तो यू स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू प्लस आ जाएगा, वही किया और क्या किया, यू को इधर रख के इसको मैं कैसे कर लूं, नेक्स्ट स्टेप मैंने डायरेक्ट लिखा है। हाँ ठीक है, ये हो गया। अभी हमारे को क्या करना है, नेक्स्ट इज 9.4 नहीं, अभी हमको नेक्स्ट थ्योरी टॉपिक पढ़नी है, डिफरेंस बिटवीन मास एंड वेट, ठीक है? अब ये दो क्वेश्चन है, होमवर्क ले लो, वॉल्यूम पे भी सॉल्व है, क्या है, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय फ्री फॉल, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय एक्सीलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी, अभी पता होना चाहिए, पता है व्हाट इज फ्री फॉल, व्हेन डू वी से फ्री फॉल, when the object falls only under the influence of Earth's gravitational force, then it is called free fall. ठीक है? खाली अर्थ पे ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स लगा है, then it is called free fall. And what is acceleration due to gravity? The acceleration of the object falling only under gravitational force is called acceleration due to gravity. ठीक है? The acceleration of the object under free fall is acceleration due to gravity. Clear? दोनों related. Volume में दिया भी होगा. Now let's discuss mass and weight. Mass and weight. How many of you thought mass and weight is same thing? Did I tell you what is mass while discussing inertia? Inertia mass का कुछ relation है? Correct. So mass is measure of inertia. Mass is measure of inertia of the body. Weight क्या है? Weight of a body is the gravitational force exerted on it by Earth. Weight of a body is gravitational force exerted on it by Earth. Okay. So what is its unit? Unit of mass is kg, kilogram. What is unit of weight? Unit of weight is Newton. kg meter per second square. ठीक है, समझ आ गया टॉरस को कैसे लिखते हैं? So what is the weight of F is equal to m g. ये है weight. Weight का फॉर्मूला क्या है? F is equal to mg. A को हमने किसे रिप्लेस कर दिया? G से. तो जब भी बॉडी फ्री फॉल में होगी तो उसमें क्या लगने वाला है? अर्थ वाला एक्सीलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी. तो उस पर फोर्स कितना लगेगा अर्थ का? mg. ठीक है. थर्ड, mass of the object remains constant everywhere. Okay. Weight of the object is weight of the object may vary from location to location. Due to change in value of G at different locations. Okay, so value of G is not constant. It's not same 9.8 everywhere. So how do we measure mass? It is measured by beam balance. Using beam balance. Okay. Measured using spring balance. These are some of the differences between mass and weight. Right. Another last thing is mass is a scalar quantity, so it has magnitude only. Hence, has magnitude only. Right? What about weight? Vector quantity. So it has both magnitude and direction. Weight is vector quantity. Hence, it has both magnitude and direction. Right. So, then you have weight of object on moon and weight of object on earth. Will it be same or different?
Different.
Why?
Gravity
is different at moon. You know how less is gravitational force on moon? 1/6. Okay, so gravity on Earth is G. Gravity on moon is G by 6. So if the weight of object on Earth is mg, then weight of object, same object, on moon will be mg by 6. Because mass is same both the places. What is different? Only g. ठीक है? ये और एक लिख लेना I think. सिर्फ एक चीज और लिख लो. नोट में लिख लेते नोट. Since acceleration due to gravity at moon is 1/6 of G. Just write G by 6. Therefore, weight of object at moon will be mg by 6. Whereas object of mass m at moon will be empty. Whereas its mass on Earth will be mg. Okay, so all the questions at the exercise, okay, take it as homework for all this topic. And in the exercise, just go to exercise question. All these topics, those daily they have completed, till mass and weight. Those questions you try as to have.
मेरा लेवल 1 में जैसा था लेवल 1 में पॉलीनॉम लेवल 1 बुरा गया लेवल 2 में भाई सब सही है।
अरे